Hello, it's Jeta, and today I thought I would do a Q&A because last month, I think now, I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I thought that I'd do this video kind of to celebrate, but also so that you can get to know me more, especially for my new viewers. I apologise for the lighting. I am filming at the most inconvenient time. The sun is setting, and so the lighting is going to be very weird in this video, but hopefully it's fine. I'm gonna get straight into the questions. Hopefully you enjoy and learn a bit more about me, because I feel like all I share a lot of the times is studying, and that's definitely not all there is to me. So the first question is, what's your favourite season? And I have to say it's summer. I just love the heat. I love how bright everything gets when it's summer, and just the air smells different. There's something about summer which I love. So the second question is, what's your favourite food? It's a very specific thing, but my mum makes this amazing dish of quinoa, roasted broccoli, sweet potato, feta cheese and crispy kale, and it's literally the most delicious dish ever. I would say that's my favourite proper food dish. Then the next question is, what's my favourite tea? Which I think is a very good question. I can't narrow it down to one, but I love the Vanilla Rooibos by Dragonfly. That's amazing. I also really like the Strawberry and Nutella Pancake Tea by Bird and Blend, and also a very recent discovery, which I love, is the Feel New Tea by Pucker. I think that's currently my favourite tea. It's so good and so delicate, yet so rich and full of flavour, and I would highly recommend that tea. So then the next question is, what's my favourite thing about all of my A-level subjects, and what's my least favourite A-level subject? So I would say that my favourite thing about English is probably studying poetry, but I also love doing coursework for English. I did my coursework on Atonement and Test of the D'Urbervilles. And then for psychology, I'm really liking the current topic actually. It's on aggression, why people are aggressive and violent essentially, and it's so fascinating. And then my least favourite subject is history. There have been definitely moments where I really regret taking history A-level. It's not that I don't enjoy it. There are definitely aspects that I do enjoy, but I think I would have rather taken something that would have aided me a little bit more in terms of what I want to do at university. But also I would say in terms of enjoyment, it is my least favourite out of my subjects. Not necessarily that I don't like it, but sometimes I do regret choosing it just a little bit. Then I got a lot of similar questions along the lines of, what are your plans after sixth form? What are your plans for the future? So the short-term plan is that I'm going to go to university and study psychology. I've actually sent in my UCAS application already, which is like so exciting and scary at the same time. But yeah, I don't know which university I'm going to end up in, but that's the plan. Go to uni, study psychology. In terms of after university, I have no idea what I want to do. I'm sort of leaving that and seeing where my life goes. I think studying psychology more in depth will definitely give me a bit of an idea of what I actually want to do with it. But one thing I do know is that at some point in my life, I do want to write for a living. Like, I will always write on the side, but I definitely want to, at some point in my life, make the time to focus on it. And I suppose my sort of dream career would be to be an author, but the way in which or if that happens is a mystery for now. Then I got asked, what's your all-time favourite book? And they put in brackets a hard one, which I do have to agree with. And I've always said like, that's an impossible question because I like too many books to decide. But I was talking with my friend Sophia, and I sort of realised I can't answer the question, not because I like so many books that it's impossible to choose, but because I've never liked a book that much to call it a favourite. I've realised that I just don't have a favourite book because I've never been completely enraptured by a book and never being able to stop thinking about it and just know that that's my favourite. I don't have one, and so I sort of decided, like, she felt the same way, and we were like, I think that's my next mission, like, to find my favorite book, because I don't have one. Don't get me wrong, I read so many amazing books, but none of them have been just perfect for me. And maybe I'll never find the perfect book. Maybe that's asking too much, but yeah, I don't have one. Then a really fun question, but if you could be any book character, who would you be? This was really hard, actually. I really had to think about it. I think maybe I'd be Jo March, just because she's a writer. But I'd also love to be Beth Harmon from The Queen's Gambit. I haven't actually read the book yet, but I watched the series on Netflix, which is amazing. And I love Beth Harmon as a character. Potentially slightly problematic because of some of her character traits, but just her ambition and drive and fashion sense, I would love to be her. Potentially also, now that I think about it, maybe a character from ACOTAR, just because they have wings, and I'm like, I really want wings. ACOTAR stands for A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's like this fantasy book series. Maybe I'd want to be Cassian, because he's really funny, but he has wings, as I said. And I think that would be really fun. But yeah. The next question is, which YouTubers do you watch on a regular basis? I will actually watch quite a bit of YouTube, so I love watching Ruby Granger, always. Eve Bennett, I watch a bit of her too. Recently, I've really been loving Dakota Warren's videos. Like, her aesthetic and like the writing that she shares is just beautiful. Like, I really have been enjoying watching her videos. I watch a bit of Jack Edwards, a Clockwork Reader sometimes too. I like her videos. Caitlin and Leah. Yeah, I just watch various YouTubers. So then someone also asked, what other hobbies do you have other than YouTube and reading? I love writing, especially poetry. I don't think I could function without writing poetry. But I also love family time, like watching movies with my family or like with my sisters, spending time with friends, and also playing chess. I love playing chess. Now the question is, what's one piece of advice you'd give little Jeta? My friend Sophia asked this question, and I think it's the cutest and most wholesome question to ask. I don't think I'd give her advice. I think I'd just say to her, you were so strong, and you just took on everything that life threw at you and just became a wonderful human being. I think I'd also thank her because, for example, this laptop, which has saved me, especially at sixth form, I bought with my own money, because when I was around 9, I decided that I was going to save up for a laptop because, you know, my future self, when she's at secondary school, she's going to need a laptop and she won't have the money. So if I start saving now, it'll be a really good thing. And I literally can't believe that I was that responsible to do that. But yeah, I would thank her a lot because my younger self was very, very smart. Then someone asked, what's one life goal that you have? And this question really made me think, because I don't think I've ever really sat down and just thought, what is my one goal in life? And this made me think about that, and I think I have come to a good conclusion. My one goal in life is just to feel fulfilled. That's all I want for myself. I just want to feel full, like I've lived fully, like I've done and said and felt everything that I needed to. And I don't know what that means yet, but I just want to feel fulfilled. Yeah, that's my goal. Then someone asked, what's a dream travel destination for you? I think I'd love to visit like Indonesia, New Zealand, Thailand. I don't have like one dream destination, but I'd love to go to those places. And then very, very similarly, someone also asked, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? And I think when I really think about my future, I think I'll probably stay in England just because my family's here and I do like it here. I like the landscape in the UK. And although the weather's not great, the people I care about are here. So I think it just attaches this love for the place. But if not here, then maybe somewhere in Europe, some sort of very romantic city like Paris or like Amsterdam, I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, those are all the questions I'm going to answer. The sun is now really trickling in, a bit of golden hour. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I am really excited to start producing more content and maybe also change up the content a little bit. I feel like without realizing it, I really did grow up on this channel. I started my YouTube channel when I was 15 and now I'm 17 turning 18, and I've gone from being a child to like going into adulthood. And I think sometimes, I suppose it's hard to see that on YouTube because I am still creating study content, and it's like the same thing, but I do still want this channel to sort of grow with me, so there might be a few differences in the content I create. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye. Mwah.